Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your daily English dose. Today, we're diving into a topic that secretly shapes our entire lives: habits. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve so much effortlessly, while others struggle with consistency? The answer often lies in the power of their daily habits. These seemingly small, often unnoticed actions accumulate over time to create remarkable results, or unfortunately, undesirable outcomes. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating science behind how habits work and, more importantly, practical, evidence-based strategies to build good ones and break bad ones. Get ready to transform your life, one small, intentional step at a time. This isn't just about willpower. It's about understanding your brain and designing your environment for success. Let's begin. First, let's truly grasp the incredible power of habits. Think about your own day, from the moment you wake up. How much of what you do is automatic, almost without conscious thought? From hitting the snooze button, to brushing your teeth, making coffee, or even checking your phone first thing in the morning. Habits are the invisible architects of our daily lives. Research suggests that a surprising percentage, up to 40% or even 50% according to some studies, of our daily actions are not conscious decisions, but deeply ingrained habits. We operate on autopilot a lot more than we realize. Why does our brain create habits? It's fundamentally a matter of efficiency and survival. Our brains are constantly looking for ways to save energy, which was crucial for our ancestors' survival in a resource-scarce environment. When we encounter a new situation, our brain works hard to figure out the best response. What action leads to a reward or avoids pain? But once it finds a solution that works, especially if it's repeated and associated with a reward, it automates that sequence of actions. This automation is precisely what we call a habit. It allows our brain to free up valuable mental space and energy for more complex problem-solving, creative thinking, or responding to unexpected challenges. Without habits, even simple tasks would require immense cognitive effort, quickly leading to mental exhaustion. The long-term impact of these seemingly small, automatic actions is profound. This is often described as the quote, compounding effect of habits, much like compound interest in finance. A tiny improvement of just 1% each day, consistently applied, leads to a massive 37 times improvement over the course of a year. Conversely, a consistent 1% daily decline can lead to near zero results. This powerful principle means that consistent, small habits performed day after day are far more potent and transformative than rare, sporadic, or massive efforts. They are not just about achieving a single goal. They are the secret to remarkable, sustained results across all areas of your life, whether it's health, learning, or career. Now let's dive deeper into the science of how habits actually work at a neurological level. Every single habit, whether it's beneficial or detrimental, follows a similar neurological pathway known as the habit loop. This powerful concept, popularized by researchers like Charles Duhigg and B.J. Fogg, consists of three main interconnected components: the cue, the craving, the response, and the reward. Understanding each part is crucial for gaining control. The first part is the time abarchis. This is the trigger that initiates the entire habit. It's the tiny bit of information that predicts a reward. A cue can take many forms: a specific time of day, e.g., 7 a.m., a particular location, e.g., your kitchen, an emotional state, e.g., feeling stressed or bored, the presence of other people, e.g., seeing friends smoke, or even the end of a previous action, e.g., finishing dinner. For example, seeing your running shoes by the door, a visual cue, might trigger the next step. Or feeling bored while waiting, an emotional cue, might instinctively make you reach for your phone. Next, after the cue, comes the craving. This is the motivational force behind every habit. It's not about the habit itself, but the anticipation of the reward. You don't crave the act of scrolling social media. You crave the distraction or connection it promises. You don't crave the workout itself. You crave the feeling of energy or accomplishment afterward. This craving is what drives the next step in the loop, creating a strong desire to perform the routine. Following the craving is the snarped response. This is the actual habit itself, the physical or mental action you perform in response to the cue and craving. It's the act of putting on your running shoes and going for a jog, or mindlessly scrolling through your social media feed. This is the most visible part of the habit, but it's fundamentally driven by the hidden cue and the powerful underlying craving for the anticipated reward. It's the automatic behavior that has been practiced and reinforced. And finally, the time reward. This is the benefit your brain gets from completing the response. It's the feeling of accomplishment and endorphin rush after a workout, the momentary distraction and sense of connection from social media, or the sugary taste from a snack. The reward provides satisfaction and teaches your brain that this habit loop is worth remembering and repeating. It closes the loop, reinforcing the connection between the cue, craving, and response, telling your brain, "Hey, this was good. Let's remember to do this again next time." Understanding these 4 steps of the habit loop is the foundational key to taking conscious control of your behaviors and shaping them towards your goals. Once you understand the habit loop, you gain immense power to start designing and building better habits. Let's explore some highly effective, scientifically backed strategies for cultivating habits that serve your goals. The first strategy is known as the numbness power of tiny habits, concept championed by Stanford researcher B.J. Fogg. The idea is simple but revolutionary. Don't aim for massive, daunting changes. Instead, start ridiculously small. For example, if you want to meditate daily, don't commit to 30 minutes. Commit to just 1 minute. If your goal is to read more, don't start with a book chapter. Begin with reading just 1 sentence. The primary goal in the beginning is not the accomplishment of the task itself, but rather to make the habit so incredibly easy and quick that you literally cannot say no to doing it. This approach builds consistency, reduces resistance, and gradually reinforces your identity as someone who performs that habit, which is a powerful motivator. Second, master the technique of asterisk habit stacking. This involves strategically attaching a new desired habit to an existing, established habit that you already perform regularly. The simple formula is: after current habit, I will new habit. For example, you might say to yourself, after I pour my morning coffee, I will read 1 page of an English book. Or, after I put my headphones on for my commute, I will listen to 5 minutes of an English podcast. This method cleverly leverages the existing cue of your old habit, making the new habit much easier to remember and seamlessly integrate into your daily routine without requiring extra willpower. Our third powerful strategy is Times environment design. This principle emphasizes making good habits obvious and easy, and conversely, making bad habits invisible and difficult. Your surroundings are a surprisingly powerful, yet often silent shaper of your habits. Want to eat healthier? Make it easy. Put fresh fruits and vegetables in plain sight on your kitchen counter and hide unhealthy snacks in a drawer or pantry. Want to exercise more? Make it obvious. Lay out your workout clothes right next to your bed the night before, or place your yoga mat in the middle of your living room. For bad habits, actively add friction. If you spend too much time on a distracting app, delete it from your phone, or if you must have it, put it in a hard-to-reach folder. Your environment subtly influences your choices. Design it to favor your desired actions. Fourth, track your habits and make them visible. As the saying goes, what gets measured gets managed. Using a simple habit tracker app, a wall calendar, or even a bullet journal to mark off each day you successfully perform your habit can be incredibly motivating. Seeing your progress visually creates a powerful sense of accomplishment, reinforces your positive identity as someone who sticks to their commitments, and provides a tangible record of your consistency. The goal is often to not break the chain. If you happen to miss one day, don't despair. Simply make sure you don't miss 2 days in a row, minimizing the impact of a slip-up. Fifth, use rewards wisely. Immediate rewards are incredibly powerful motivators, especially when you're first establishing a new habit. For new habits, particularly those with delayed gratification, like saving money or long-term learning, attach a small, immediate reward that directly aligns with your long-term goals and doesn't undermine the habit. For example, after studying English for 15 minutes, allow yourself to watch one short, fun YouTube video in English or listen to a favorite English song. This helps your brain associate the good feeling of the reward directly with the positive habit itself, reinforcing the behavior. Now, what about breaking bad habits? The process is essentially the reverse of building good ones, focusing on making the habit's components less appealing. To break a bad habit, you need to make its cue invisible, its routine difficult, and its reward unsatisfying. First, make the cue invisible. If mindlessly checking your phone every time it buzzes is a bad habit, turn off unnecessary notifications. If you find yourself snacking excessively when you see junk food, remove it from your immediate environment or store it in an inaccessible place. By eliminating or minimizing the trigger, you effectively remove the first step in the undesirable habit loop, making it less likely to be initiated. Second, second. Make the routine difficult. Add friction or obstacles to the bad habit. If you spend too much time on a distracting social media app, delete it from your phone. If you're prone to impulse online shopping, consider removing your saved credit card information from websites. Make it take effort and conscious decision-making to perform the unwanted action. The harder it is to perform, the less likely you are to do it automatically or impulsively. Third, replace the routine asterisk with a positive alternative that fulfills the same underlying reward. This is about understanding the craving behind the bad habit and finding a healthier way to satisfy it. For example, if you scroll through social media out of boredom or a need for distraction, what else could satisfy that need for entertainment or connection? Perhaps reading a short, interesting article, calling a friend, listening to an English podcast, or taking a quick walk. By finding a healthier routine that gives your brain a similar or even better reward, you can effectively rewire your habit loop. And finally, make the reward unsatisfying. Sometimes, simply being acutely aware of the negative consequences of a bad habit can help reduce its appeal. Track how much time you spend on unproductive activities, how much money you spend on impulse purchases, or how poor your sleep is after late-night screen time. Making the true, often hidden cost of a bad habit visible can significantly reduce its perceived reward, breaking its hold on you. The profound power of habits extends directly to your English learning journey. Consistent, small efforts are almost always far more effective than sporadic, intense study sessions. Think of your English fluency not as a distant, overwhelming destination, but as a direct result of your daily learning habits. The key is to make learning an ingrained, automatic part of your routine. Instead of aiming for studying English for hours, which can feel daunting, try incorporating tiny habits into your routine. For example, after you wake up, listen to just one English sentence. After you brush your teeth, read one paragraph of an English article. During your daily commute, listen to just 5 minutes of an English podcast. Or, before bed, review 3 new English vocabulary words. These seemingly insignificant actions, when performed consistently, accumulate rapidly over time, leading to remarkable and significant improvement in your listening, reading, speaking, and overall English skills. To maximize your English learning habits, leverage the strategies we've discussed. Make English learning easy and obvious in your environment. Keep an English book or flashcards by your bed. Change your phone's language to English. Subscribe to English-speaking YouTube channels, like this one, and podcasts that you genuinely enjoy. Surround yourself with English content that makes learning a natural, enjoyable part of your day. Track your daily English habit, even if it's just 5 minutes. Seeing that unbroken chain of completed days will create a powerful visual reminder of your progress and motivate you to continue. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but consistency. Don't strive for heroic one-time efforts. Strive for small, consistent progress that builds momentum. By understanding the science of habits, you are now equipped with a powerful tool to build a better version of yourself, not just in English learning, but in all areas of your life. This isn't about willpower alone. It's about smart design and consistent tiny steps. So there you have it, the science of habits. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and practical tools to build better habits and achieve your goals. Remember, consistency truly is the key to lasting change. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss your daily English lessons. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one small habit you're trying to build or break? Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.